So I guess I'll start off by just saying hello and good morning and thank you for coming. It's fitting to be here and sitting in and hold this announcement of this type and be at the park in front of the mineral spa and overlooking Moose Jaw's downtown. So it's an interesting spot. We're talking about going here. I thought this is probably the most ideal location looking out on our city. And so at the same time, I was in this very spot while I was walking with my family through Crescent Park one day, and I realized something. And it's something that would seem so obvious. Moose Jaw has enormous potential. In the last few years, we've seen growth and Saskatchewan grow to levels almost no one thought was possible. And so for the first time in a long time, and we see it here today, young people are moving back. And we've all heard the stories about families coming back to Saskatchewan. And my family's an example of that. I came back here, I got married here, I had 2 kids here, we're expecting a 3rd child here. And so I can think of a number of my friends who are here today who have done the same. So it sort of made me realize that Moose Jaw is growing and changing. And I know that's a lot for one moment while walking in the park. And some people would say, what were you drinking while you were walking in the park? But it's made me think about our city and what Moose Jaw can accomplish. And that's why I'm here today to announce my intention to run for Moose Jaw City Council in the upcoming municipal election. So there's 3 areas that I want to focus on: progress, communication, and growth. And when we say progress, we need to continue to make sure Moose Jaw progresses towards the future and adapts to change. So the previous council took some major steps forward and for the first time ever created a strategic plan. This to me was just the beginning. And it was a building block, and I want to inject some energy into that plan. I think we need to build upon this and ensure each unit within the city understands what that plan means and how it relates to them. And the second part would be communication. So communication is one of the easiest things to dismiss, but at the same time is almost always one of the most important aspects when dealing with the public. So there are 2 areas I want to focus on when we say communication, internally and externally. So internally, we need to ensure everyone is communicating and understands what the big picture and the goal is. We need to ensure that we are providing the best service possible to the people of Moose Jaw, and I think it starts with communication. Externally, we need to do a better job of communicating what Moose Jaw has to offer businesses and families. Let's create a presence here for the city of Moose Jaw where it's not only a place you drive through to get to Regina, but it's a place you would rather be than in Regina. Let's start with being aggressive when marketing our city. And so the strong communication leads into growth. And we need to continue to attract more businesses and families and ensure they call Moose Jaw home. We can't stand idly by while other cities continue to grow, and Moose Jaw, we know, has the potential to be better. With the K+S potash mine, with the new hospital, the shopping complex, the expansions at Belle Plaine, there are more opportunities and jobs for people in moving to Moose Jaw. So as a city, we need to aid this growth and ensure we are doing everything we can to be the city of choice in Saskatchewan. I want to embrace growth, and we're already experiencing that, and I want to embrace it and attract more development by creating a business growth strategy for the city of Moose Jaw. So we want to attract businesses and continue to grow the city, and we need to have that plan mapped out in a strategy. So this strategy means we would be proactive and aggressive when contacting and approaching businesses to come to Moose Jaw. Because ultimately, Moose Jaw is a great place to be, and we know we can do better with the amount and enormous potential we have. So in closing, I just want to say I'd like to thank everyone for coming here. I wanted to make it short and to the point and show what I'm going to do, and you'll see the materials coming out later. But there's probably one person out of everyone here I want to thank. One amazingly beautiful woman. That's my wife, Alyssa. I couldn't do this without her and without her support and our 2 young children, and the 3rd one could be coming on election night. So who knows? It could be a win, it could be a baby, either way. So both would be wins in my opinion. So I just want to thank her and everything she's done for me and our family. So thank you very much, and need your support October the 24th.